In this video, we are going to understand how to add new subscriber from Flodesk to Salesforce as lead. So here my objective is every time a new subscriber is created in Flodesk, which is an email marketing solution, then here with the details of the subscriber, I should be able to create a new lead in Salesforce. Basically, the same subscriber should be created as a lead in my CRM, which is Salesforce. How can we do that? For this, we'll be integrating these two applications using Pabbly Connect. So here our trigger will be Flodesk and our action will be Salesforce. Now to understand how you can do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process, let me take you to my screen. So here we are going to see as soon as the user fills up this form in Flodesk and is added as a subscriber here, then how automatically the same subscriber can be added as a lead in Salesforce. And now to do this, we'll have to integrate Salesforce with Flodesk using Pabbly Connect. Now how can we do that? To understand that, let's start. So this here is a dashboard of Pabbly Connect software. You can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, you simply have to sign in. And if you are the new user, sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this entire application. Once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side you can see a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. Now this dialog box has appeared. Here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. So as per my objective, I'm going to name it as Add New Flodesk Subscriber to Salesforce CRM. So here I want that every time a new subscriber is added to Flodesk, then the subscriber should automatically be added as a new lead in Salesforce CRM. So here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. So here we have trigger and action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens. Action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of our trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get an automated response on WhatsApp or SMS. This is automation. So here your trigger application will be payment gateways like InstaMojo, Razorpay, etc. And your action application will be WhatsApp or SMS sending services. Now let's come to our use case. So here our trigger application will be Flodesk. Let's click on this. Next we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be subscriber created. Now on the right hand side you can see it is written that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time, which means that this trigger application is not polling based. The moment a subscriber is created, and automatically this workflow is going to run. Now I'm going to click on Connect. And as I do that, here Pabbly Connect wants to connect itself with Flodesk account. For this, let's select Add New Connection, Connect with Flodesk. Now here I already have logged into my Flodesk account. So here I'm just going to log in once again. Now here Pabbly is requesting permission to access my Flodesk account. I'm going to click on Allow. This is absolutely secure. And as you do that, here you can see that your authorization has been successful, which means that Flodesk and Pabbly Connect are now properly connected. Now here we have to provide a webhook name. So you can give any random name. Here I'm going to write Salesforce Connection. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as I do that, here you can see that it is waiting for response, which means that once we have set up the connection, here we have to do a test submission in the application in order to capture the response. So now I'm going to take you to my Flodesk account. So this is my Flodesk account, and here I already have created this form. So I'm going to open this form. So share page link. Now I'm going to copy this link and open this in a new tab. Now when you're creating a new form, you can always click on this new form. You have got existing templates, or you can start from scratch. Now this here is the form that I have created. Now I'm going to fill up this form. Let's say the first name here is test. The last name is user123. Then we have the email address testuser@pabblytudes.com. Then we have got the mobile number, this is 9, and then we have the name of the company, which is ABC Company. Now I'm going to click on sign up. So here we can see that the form has been submitted. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. You can see here we have received the response. So what have we received here? This here is the webhook ID. The subscriber status is active. Now this here is the segment name. So the name of the segment is test. Okay, here we have the segment ID, then this here is the last name, subscriber ID, then here we have the first name, email address, mobile number, then this here is the name of the company, and this is the date and time of creation of the subscriber. Okay, so once we have received this information, first I'm going to take you to Flodesk. Let's go to audience and check if this subscriber has been created here, and yes, here is the subscriber. Now once this is done, I want the subscriber to be created as a lead in Salesforce CRM. So I'm going to choose my action application as Salesforce. Let's click on this. Okay, then we have the action event, and here I'm going to look for create lead. Let's click on connect. So again, Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Salesforce account. Now let's select add new connection, connect with Salesforce. Okay, here allow access. So I'm going to click on allow. And as we do that, here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means Pabbly Connect and Salesforce are now connected. Now here we have to fill in this information. So first of all, we have the last name. Now when I have to fill this, I'm going to click on this. You can see the previous step here. Let's click on this, and this was the response that we have just received. This here is the last name. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take some new data into consideration. Now let's say that I had written the same information manually. So when my workflow was running in real time, it wouldn't have taken the new data. Instead, it would have taken this user 123 data. So to avoid that, we map the information. So now I'm going to map first name. Let's go to the previous step. This here is the first name. Then we need the title. Now this is not a required field, so I'm just going to leave this blank. You can always add the title. Then we have the name of the company. So here we have the name of the company. Then we need the phone number. Okay, so let's click on this. This here is the phone number. Then we have the email address. This here is the email address. Then website, description, lead source. So again, here you have got different options. So lead source is web. Status, open, not contacted, working, contacted, closed, converted, closed, not converted. So this is open but not yet contacted. Then we have the rating. So we can always add the rating, So I'm just rating it as hot. Then we have the street, city and country. Now you can add all this information and you can even map the information. But for that you will have to create a form in Flodesk so that you have all the details in there. Okay. So once this is done, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have received the response, which seems positive because here we have success and it is showing as 1. Let's go and check Salesforce. Here I'm going to take you to leads. And you can see, yes, test user 1 through 3, this particular subscriber, this particular lead has been created here, which basically means that our integration is a success. But now let's check the same in real time. So here I'm going to take you back to Flodesk. Let's go back to forms. And here again, I'm going to click on this share page link, copy the link and open this link in a new tab here. Now let's fill up the form. So let's say the first name here is dummy 1. And then we have the last name, which is new 12. Here we have the email address dummy123@pabblytudes.com. Then here we have the mobile number, and then we have the company. Let's say the name of the company is XYZ Limited. Now I'm going to click on sign up, and as we do that, first what I'm going to do is take you back to Flodesk. Here I'm going to first take you to audience to see if the subscriber is created here, and yes, the subscriber is created here. Now I'm going to take you to Salesforce, and here I'm going to take you back to leads, and you can see that yes, our subscriber has been created, which means our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Flodesk, where the event is subscriber created. Then our action application is Salesforce, where the event is to create a lead. So this is absolutely easy. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. If you want, you can also clone the same workflow and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.